guys, it's Becky. Good morning and happy Thursday. Alex has posted a new vlog. It's called Another Hair Update, Wedding Guest Dresses, and Addressing Something. So, I hope I am loud enough because the last video I recorded on this program was not loud enough. If you guys saw it, I apologize. But without further ado, let's see what Alex has to say. And hopefully this one's better.
I'm just being myself, working sections.
For the record, I'm terrified.
Shake and bake, baby.
So she paid all that money and then she did her hair at home.
Hello, you guys. Good morning. So it's already 9 o'clock. Anderson's been up for a few hours and he just went down for his first nap. I do have carrot puree on my pajamas. So before you say anything, that's what that is. Oh, I didn't check my sleep score. Let's see. So the time change definitely threw us off a little more than I expected, but not like terrible. It's very, very doable, but let's see. I always love checking my sleep score in the morning. The Oura Ring, honestly, I
thought she stopped wearing the Oura Ring. Now she's back to wearing it. I think that's why people probably think she's trying to have a baby again, because she is wearing the Oura Ring and she said she stopped wearing it when she got pregnant. Because I think she said it was big and bulky and she didn't like it.
found it to be worth it. I really like it. Yesterday's activities are challenging your readiness, but can help boost future performance. Try to balance activity and rest today. But it was funny because this morning I was watching, I just had on Good Morning America, and they were talking about a woman who caught one of her health problems really early because her Oura Ring was reading signs and issues and stuff. And that's one of the things I love about the Oura Ring. It's sometimes when I'm starting to get sick, it will actually catch it and it will be like, oh, your biometrics are off, and it will tell me if I'm getting a fever. I don't know, I like it.
I feel like you should notice those things though. Also, if you I don't know. If your Oura Ring isn't telling you to constantly go for a walk because you can't breathe and because all that shit, then I don't really think it's doing anything for you, girl.
A lot. And also, like I've said before, it really helped us track our ovulation. And one thing I appreciate is that the Oura Ring will track housework as a workout, because it knows if you've been vacuuming, wiping, sweeping. But I'm super excited. It's gonna be that didn't go in. It's gonna be a beautiful day today. I'm talking 60 and sunny. So excited. And my mom is off work today, so she's gonna come over. We're gonna take Anderson and Bruno for a walk. Cha-Cha's gonna be at the groomers though, so she will not be with us, unfortunately. But my mom will probably walk her many times today. My mom and Cha-Cha walk a lot too, but
It's frozen. Hello? Oh, did it catch up? Maybe I have her too fast.
the weather has finally just been getting so much better, and it is totally just rejuvenating me. I've officially, like I said, gotten down walking Bruno and the baby with the stroller for when Yar's working and can't come. So that's been really, really helpful. I think Bruno just kind of had to get used to walking next to a stroller too, because it's this big random object. He was probably confused by it. So
Yeah. That's probably something you should have done prior to the baby coming home, taking the stroller out with the dog, getting him used to it, getting him used to even just having a bike beside him, any big object. Or doing any training with him so he could understand how to walk and walking appropriately, instead of just letting him go wild. And then when the baby came, you were just oh well, I can't take you, bye. What the fuck.
we've been taking a lot of walks, and I'm just super, super excited to be outside today. One thing I kind of need to tackle, and it's gonna be brute.
I'm also very excited about the fact that it's warmer weather here and I've been able to have the windows open and go outside and enjoy the sunshine, because seasonal affectiveness disorder, SAD, it's called SAD, and it makes me sad. So I'm very glad to have more sunshine and sunlight.
Oh, you know how at the very end of the winter your your little dog poop situation in the backyard is a little crazy?
No, because you're supposed to pick it up. You're supposed to go out and spend time with your dog, pick up your dog shit, like everyone else does. Or, if you're walking your dog regularly, then you pick it up on your walks. But the fact that you're just standing here with, food or puke on you is... because it could be his pukey food. I don't know why, instead of, addressing it, just put a new tank top on. It's not like you don't have 5,000 tank tops, Alex.
So all the snow's melted. I don't think we're gonna get any more snow. So now you just look back there and you're like, okay, we've got work to do. It's gonna be nice. I might just
It's so much easier to do when it's frozen. You should have went out prior to its freezing, because it was regular dog shit then it's like frozen dog shit, and now it's like melty dog shit. You know how different consistency stuff is from like being frozen to melted? It's not the same consistency as it was when it was regular. So you should have either picked it up right away or picked it up like when it was colder.
Rake all of it because it's all just dry, old, cold poop. And typically I just rake it into the woods when it's at the end of the winter season.
Into the woods! Those aren't your fucking woods. Pick it up. Are you kidding me? You just throw all your dog shit into the woods. What the fuck?
So I think I'll do that, but just happy to be outside in the nice weather. Of course, getting me through the time change. I know it's been hard. It's mostly hard for like adjusting your kids. These eye patches coming in handy. New season of Drive to Survive is out. If you want to get into F1 and like you don't really know the history and the lore and you just want to like enjoy it like a reality show, watch Drive to Survive on Netflix. That's how Yarman got me into F1, and it's so good. Like the way they film it is just so good. Started from the beginning, and you'll be able to see like just I don't know how all the seasons, every season things evolve and change, and they show like the drama behind the scenes. The new season is out now, and honestly, like Yarn really got me into it, but I don't know. I'm having a really hard time staying into it. It's so hard. It's been so hard to watch Mercedes like just not be able to give Lewis the car that he still so deserves. And Lewis gave him a few seasons of trying to get that car fixed, and it just didn't happen. So now he's going to Ferrari. So I'm really excited to watch this upcoming season. It's going to be so good. But yeah, it's nice. Like I don't watch every race, but
I cannot. I gotta skip this. Like she's talking and brushing her teeth. It's just obnoxious. Like this? That's not a look, Alex.
getting into it now. Okay, I just got ready for the day. I did my light to SPF like skincare makeup and mascara and gloss, a little blush. I'm about to whip up some more of our Greek yogurt bagels. I won't vlog it because I feel like it's getting super repetitive, but one thing I want to say is I've seen some comments. I've seen both. But like I've seen some people say that like my content might be getting stale or you might be getting bored of it, and like I so appreciate the feedback. But I will say honestly, like I've been so proud of myself for continuing to post 3 vlogs a week throughout my pregnancy, even like from giving birth. Like I didn't even miss like a week, and I am just sharing my life, and it feels like a little disheartening sometimes to read those comments because like I just share my life, and I'm proud that I'm even still showing up 3 times a week when like some days it's even still like really hard. And I do still I really do try to still like switch.
I feel like if it is really hard and you're talking about all these things, then why wouldn't you just address that? Just be like, I'm having a really hard time, guys. Like, this is what's going on. Not like, everything's perfect. My baby's perfect. He's sleeping great. Everything's perfect. I have a great husband. I'm such a great mom. He's such a great dad. Blah, blah, blah. Just fucking sit down and be honest with us and not those bullshit vulnerable, quote unquote, vulnerable questions. Like, sit down and actually be honest with us for the love of God. Because, yes, your shit is painfully boring lately. You just excuse me, I feel like you don't do anything. You sit here, you sit over there, you talk about this, you talk about that. It's just literally nothing on top of nothing on top of sitting here and telling us your baby's sleeping. And I get it, it's disheartening. I get it in a sense, but also he sleeps so much that you could be doing literally anything, but instead you're like, oh, he's sleeping, so I'm going to sit on the couch, or oh, he's sleeping, so I'm going to relax, or oh, he's sleeping, so I'm going to do this. I feel like you act like you're the 100% parent and you never get to rest and everything's so stressful. But then you say, Yar does all this work with the baby, and I don't know. It's very confusing, and I think if it's too hard to show up and it's too hard to record things and post things and do anything that's remotely interesting, because it would be awesome for, excuse me, that was so rude, I'm sorry, it just came out of nowhere. You know, it would be amazing for us to be able to see you be a mom, but we don't. We get to see like the back of his head, you randomly holding him on that stupid thing that his hips are too narrow, like it holds his hips too wide, which, you know, it just infuriates everyone. I don't know, I just feel like you're not yourself. You've become this person that's just like, I'm a mom, I just have to like sneak my baby in here and pretend that everything's peachy keen. And I feel like that's probably why part of the reason why your vlogs are so boring is because you're trying to put a face on and pretend like everything's fine and perfect and beautiful, when we would probably like you more, or, you know, resonate with you more, or resonate with you again if you like actually told us the truth about what was actually going on with you. maybe you are going to in this. Maybe that'd be nice, but I mean, I don't really see that happening. I just found a switch on my thing, so if my voice got louder, that'd be cool. Hopefully. Maybe it was like this little setting on the cord. Let's see. Well, I guess I won't know until later, but hopefully.
Switch it up and not just do like
Oh no, it just made her really loud in my ears. Okay, let's turn that down.
super mundane things. I still try to share, different recipes and cooking, and I try to share like different beauty products, and like I still try to share going out. Like I promise I'm giving it everything I have, and like I'm so grateful to those who have stuck around and who like.
It's really concerning that this is everything you have. Like really concerning. Like not concerning in the sense like I feel like you should give us more or whatever, but like if this is everything you have, I feel from watching you for so long that you're going through something. You have to be. There's no way, in my opinion. Now, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, I'm not really much of anything. I did a couple studies in mental health, and I did a couple studies in like developmental disabilities and wellness and stuff like that, but I have to say, from watching you for years, from knowing my own like mental health struggles and how my mood changes and how my activities change and all my daily like living activities change when I'm not in a good mental health space, and when I'm burnt out or when I'm exhausted or when I'm fighting like hell to get through depression, it changes. So I have a huge feeling that this is changing for you. And I feel like you're not being honest about that, and that's what's causing your stuff to look so stale. But that's just me. That's just my theory on it.
Like send really positive and supportive comments, but I was just honestly feeling a little bit disheartened after reading some of those things the other day. And I don't like to give attention to the negative, but I don't know. I just felt like I needed to.
But this is where I have a hard time with her. She asks for everybody's comments and opinions, and she wanted to know if everybody's loving her content, or what she should post more of or less more of, or like she always asks for our opinions, and if they're positive or negative, she'll only like this one. Somebody, constructive criticism is a thing too, right? So I feel like some people were kind of saying like her stuff was getting stagnant and they were getting a little bored, and people are just saying that. Like some obviously are rude and aggressive, for sure. Like there's mean people in the world, and I get that. Sorry, but there's also people that like love her so much and want to support her so much, and they're just kind of like, I could skip that vlog because it's so boring. Like I was bored to tears. I barely watched half of it, and I feel like she just, the way she said like, oh, I shouldn't give in to the negativity, is just like shitting on the people that love her and are giving her constructive criticism. And I feel like that's also not fair. Like, stop shitting on people that are trying to support you
To say that. So like
and to help you.
I'm really doing my best. Like if you'd rather me post like once a week and make it more interesting, I can, but like I know for a fact that I love content creators who post frequently, and I personally love mundane repetitive vlogs. I just like to see people living their very boring life, chatting, doing the same things over and over. I love that stuff.
I think that's because it makes you feel better about yourself, essentially. But also, if you're only posting once a week and you make it more interesting, it's not going to be more interesting. It's just going to be the same boring shit just shoved into one instead of spread out into 3. Like, it won't be any different, in my opinion. Like, I don't think if you post once a week instead of 3 times a week that you're just going to get this, like, really exciting outlook on life and go and do all these really fun things. Like, that doesn't...
And I know it's not for everyone. So like, if you are getting bored with my content, like I totally get it, and you don't have to watch. But like, I just felt like I needed to say something because it was, I don't know, it was just on my heart, and I couldn't let it go. Yeah, this is the phase of life I'm in right now. Honestly, like I'm really happy. Like I love my simple little life. I love like just hanging out with Anderson and Yar and my mom, seeing my family, taking walks, making my Greek yogurt bagels. Like I love talking about like fun new shows. Like I live a simple little life. And if it's not for you, that's totally fine. But like I'm also like I have a 6-month-old. I'm not in like a position right now to be like doing the most. Yarman's been working more. Like it's just like I am busy being a mom most of the time. So yeah, I get it if it's not for you though. So I just wanted to
See, but that's the thing. Like, it's not for us, but you ask for people's opinions, so people are going to tell you, and people want to support you. They want to be a part of your life. And I don't know, like you said, Yarman's working more. Well, you never told us that. All we knew was he took time off when the baby was born and he hadn't gone back to work other than going to army on the weekends. That's what we knew. So I don't really know why, like, you wouldn't tell us everything else. Like, to not essentially, like, be honest with us, but, like, be open with us. Let us know what you're, again, let us know what you're going through. Like, I don't know.
Touch on that, but I think now that the weather's getting better though, like it will like switch up the content a little bit, but like again, it's just my life. I'm just sharing my life. Like I'm not playing a character. I'm just.
You are. You're playing this like cookie cutter character and this perfect mom and this perfect wife, and when you're hanging out with your friends, this is not you. Like, this is not you when you're hanging out with your friends. We've seen it in your old videos. Like, you're fun, you're obnoxious, you're silly. Like, we don't get to see that with you by yourself or you with Yarman. We barely get to see it with you with your mom anymore. Like, and I feel like you just kept, like, maybe it was the whole thing of being online. You're just slowly chipping away at yourself to make people like you, or to fit into, like, this, like, box that you've put yourself in. But I'd rather you just, like, wear comfy clothes and, like, hang out and, like, I don't know, this whole, like, done up thing is just, like, you put on big chunky earrings and all your jewelry and your hair's done, your makeup's done, for you to sit at home and make bagels? Like, that's honestly, that's not the you that I've known and loved for so many years.
Just being myself and showing what I would do off camera too. So I'm gonna make these bagels. I had breakfast. I made myself a little turkey cheese roll up because I'm out of bagels and I just needed something quick so I can have a Lonnie. So if you're drinking caffeine on an empty stomach right now, I'm gonna need you to get up and at least go get
It's really like Skippy, but I don't want to put her any slower because I only have like a certain amount that I can record, and I'm already, I'm almost at, shit, I only got like 12 minutes left and a lot more in the video to go.
a cheese stick or a banana or something, okay? No caffeine on an empty stomach. That's really bad, I think, right? Or do we want? I don't know. drink a lot.
And that's the thing, she doesn't even know. She doesn't even know. She's spouting this shit and telling people, and then goes, oh, that's really bad, right? You don't even know.
Glass of water.
Many hours later.
You may be wondering why I'm in my kitchen with wet hair in my bra. Well, Mom is here. She's with Anderson over in the living room. She just washed my hair in the sink because I'm gonna finagle with my hair a little bit because I've been letting it sit for a few days and she did a great job. There's a few things I just like need to change a couple things. She didn't do a root tap and I am feeling like the harsh lines around my face framing pieces and in my parts and roots are really bugging me. So I'm gonna attempt my own root tap.
Bothering all of us.
And I'm gonna do a different toner on it because I feel like it's just a little more yellow than I wanted. So I am doing the Shinefinity. I got it at Cosmoprof from Wella, and we're gonna see how it goes. So I did a bunch of research, even though I am technically a knowledgeable cosmetologist. My root tap, I am doing the shade.
I hope this makes sense because I can see it in the little reflection here, and it's not lining up. So I hope the audio is lined up once it like loads and uploads. I'm a little concerned about that, but we'll see.
713 medium blonde ash gold, and then a 965 and a 913. First the root tap, then come. Oh, he's very smart. Bruniana is very smart. You just tap it at the root and lift.
Enough dye on the brush?
You're not supposed to use a lot, but yeah.
Okay.
And then you take like really thin sections and just like keep.
That makes sense.
Right? I'm so nervous. With the toner now for the rest.
We can skip a lot of her hair.
Much better. I honestly just don't feel like, it's funny because I thought it did feel right, but you know, after having it for a few days, like the heavy bright blonde highlights don't feel right on me anymore. This more like dimensional, dark, slightly darker blonde feels so much better, and I feel like the roots aside because it's beautiful. But here's the hair in the sun. Perfect. We're taking a little family walk, and Bruno just decided to roll around. You having a good time? Oh,
I feel for him. I feel like this is probably the most that he gets to enjoy his walk if Alex has, like, somebody go with her if she has the baby as well. Just because I think when she's probably walking with the baby, she's probably concerned that he's going to wake up or he's going to be upset. So she probably doesn't let him stop and roll and just enjoy his walk, honestly, which is so sad because he's so sweet.
I know. We're so happy. It's sunny. It's 60 degrees. Okay, so my mom just left. My hair is like 90% dry, so I just threw in these heatless curls. Vegetables. I do homemade mashed potatoes. I'm gonna add some milk and butter and salt and pepper. Okay, guys, I don't know about you, but I grew up with my grandma making shake and bake a lot. Office on, like always.
Oh wow, excuse me. Excuse me. That was quite a place to pause, but I was actually never raised on shake and bake until I got married and my husband was talking about it. It's actually really quite good, but yeah, this is that's oh, wow. And I wasn't stopping to like comment on the way she looks, but just like the width there is a lot. That's very concerning. Like from the front of her neck to the back of her neck back area is very concerning for a health standpoint. Like I'm all about being concerned about her wellness.
I'm gonna drizzle a little
Also, I don't
avocado.
I don't
You
wanna
just
watch it.
clip right onto milk. And go. You guys, I love the way it looks now. Perfect. I'm gonna wash my face and I'm gonna wash.
I don't like those curls. I feel like I don't know if it's the color or the curls or there's no adjustment on her video, but it makes her face look like really, really round and like plump. But again, if this is how she looks, then that's fine. But this is not how she looked in the other video the other day when she was saying she doesn't have filters.
Watch.
Oh,
Don't skip it.
No.
Later tonight, but I love this hair color so much. Like, it's funny because I really.
Is this the same night? Like, why is or are we a different? I don't think she said it was a different day. They had supper. They were watching a show. Hang on, I gotta go back and see if she said good morning. Let's see.
One?
An hour. Oh, The Last of Us.
Oh no.
Don't skip it.
Tomorrow.
Oh,
Good morning, you guys.
it was a different day.
It is the next day. As you saw, we watched White Lotus last night, and we got tired halfway through. It's funny because I really have been a blondie, like bright blonde. Like I used to love that, like bright icy blonde, and now I don't know. I feel nice with this more like soft medium, but I like all the dimensions. So
I loved her bright blonde hair. I thought it just brought so much life and brightness to her face, and like it kind of brought her alive. But she's back to like this like muddy, which
the tone.
you know what? It's your hair, it's your head. It's what you're comfortable with by all means, but kind of makes me sad.
Are really just, I don't know, the good weather. Do I need to live somewhere warm? The summers would be brutal, but less brutal than winter here.
Oh,
So I haven't used this in a really long time, and the foundation, yeah, like see that is like a perfect match,
there goes her
like all day. And then I've just got some work to do on the computer, so that's on the agenda for today's
okay.
vlog, but it'll be on Instagram before. And flipped it over to the side, so I just tried.
Okay, I'll give her that. She looks really pretty. Like this is really pretty. But I think I'm gonna run out of time, so I think I'm gonna stop it here. Upload this and then do the wedding dress, guest wedding dress. That's like 3 minutes. Maybe I can get it in here.
Tried on all 4 dresses, and 3 of the 4 are contenders, so I will insert the clips.
Okay, cool.
Baby shower dress,
Show us.
so I will link
Let's see. Come on.
dress. I love the way it's pleated and then comes to a little like tie right here. I'm 5'7.5" for reference. It's about midi length, and it's like not fitted but not super loose either. This one's definitely a contender. I kind of like this one more than I expected to. It's navy blue, and I just like love all this really pretty like ruffle detail and this kind of sweetheart neckline. I like the flow. It has smocking in the back, so
One that's not a sweetheart neckline. I think it makes you look really wide.
it's very comfortable. And like the ruffle detail going into like the ruffly little sleeve. Okay, I like this one a lot too. So, ooh.
Maybe she had a bra on and it brought the girls up. It's like, because it would bring her like the boobs back up, and then it would give her like some shape.
I don't know, we've got two more. Okay, unfortunately, this one is a little bit too tight on the chest, but
Okay, it's just like my style, my vibe. I love this dress. I'm not particularly a fan of it on her, but I think this is a beautiful dress, but that's just me. I like this vibe. I think it could look cute on her, not for a wedding, obviously. Maybe like, I don't know. I don't know where she would wear this. I would wear this just like out. But yeah, I love this dress. Like this dress, not this dress on her, and not this dress for a wedding. Or if she got a bigger size, maybe, but I don't know.
it had a lot of potential, really pretty, very whimsical for the spring. So it's got like a black slip underneath built in, and then this overlay of like embroidered velvet dress. It's like a really pretty reddish maroon,
Really
and then it has
Christmassy dress, though, in my opinion. Like, I feel like you would wear that to like a Christmas party or like a winter wedding. Like, I don't think that's like a spring wedding. If this was like a blue or like a periwinkle or like a pink, literally any other color than red, I think.
has like ribbing all through it, a nice little like bodice here, but it's all stretchy, so it's super duper comfortable, and cute little flowy sleeves. Yeah, this one's really comfortable. So I don't know, first, second, or fourth. Anderson is
Out of all those dresses, for a wedding, I would say maybe the first one. Let's go back to the first one. But I wasn't really set on the first one either. I don't know. I think if she like stood properly,
dress. I love the way it's pleated and then comes to a little like tie right here. I'm 5'7.5" for reference. It's about midi length.
she backs up with the rest of them, but not this one.
And it's like not fitted but not super loose either. This one's definitely a contender. I kind of like.
All right.
She looks so good. And she does. She smells amazing. Another beautiful day. Taking a little walk. Okay, just got home. I was drinking this on my walk. I haven't tried this flavor yet.
Also, I don't know why she's always drinking something on her walk. Like, girl, just like drink it at home or drink it after. Like, I don't know why you're always just like walking around with a drink. Like, do you really not know what to do with your hands? Walk the dog. Pay attention to like the surroundings. Like, she used to go on walks and excuse me. She would do like find like 5 things this color, look for this color, do stuff like being mindful. Let's get back to the mindful, Alex. Can we?
It's a lower sugar yerba. They have a few with lower sugar, and it's actually really good. I think my favorite is always going to be Revelberry, but this one's good. So I have a banana. Put Anderson down for his afternoon nap and get some editing done.
Oh.
Okay, guys, it's the end of
I thought she was having a yerba and a banana and she was going to go do a workout. I was so excited to be happy that she was doing a workout. Fuck's sakes.
the day now. I've just been editing. Yara and I had dinner. I'm going to wrap up this vlog here. I hope you guys are all doing well and adjusting to the time change well. And I just want to say thank you so much to all the people who are still here watching and supporting. It means the world to me.
All right, let's see what the comments say. Let's sort by. Let's do newest. Stylist here. I can't tell you how happy I am that you did the root tap and toner. I think she did a wonderful job. Not going to send hate towards the beautiful hairstylist. Wasn't even going to say anything. Yeah, I thought it was really wild that she didn't have a root tap done. Love your content. Stay true to who you are. Love your motherhood journey. I certainly think, in my opinion, and my life, now that your content has gotten more interesting because you're a mother, blah, blah, blah. Love your hair. Comment to the peeps that don't like repetitive contests. Just scroll past it until you see something new. It's not hard. I do it all the time. No shame to you, Alex. For repetitive content, everyone does it, and it's okay. You always have something new and interesting in your blogs. It's a vlog, but whatever. Please don't get disheartened. We love seeing you. Yeah, it's mostly just people saying, great job. That's all. But, yeah, that's everything I have for today. I hope you can hear me better than you could yesterday. I will check it. If not, I'm going to have to switch to a different like recording thing. But that's all I have. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.